I will take command with that. I think I can take it out. Okay, let's go for the missile base. Yeah, that was pretty easy as it turned out. Okay. So if you have a look at the colony. Ooh, I'm not even sure I've ever seen tanks before, so that's new to me. Okay. That's... yeah, might be reasonably hard to actually take that colony. I could start bombing it then. I don't think I will though. I am getting the transports over here, that's what they are at the time being. Right, let's attack over here then. So there's a couple of battleships I've got over here now. That's 78508. There's something there as well, sadly, so I can't just send one battleship there. Would one battleship be enough to take out 2 defenses on these? It very well might be. Okay, you know what, I think I'm gonna try it. So let's attack there. I can speed it up if I can successfully do this. Right. Let's attack there, take command. Okay. Same as the Illyrians, but oh, that's not a good sign. Look at my shields. Hopefully they regen. They're a bit stronger than the Illyrians. They did regen quite well. I don't think I took any hit point damage there. Let's have a look at the colony. 12 marines, 2 tanks. Right, that's going to take quite a few transports. Let's get the other battleship over to there. Okay. Missile base, take command. Okay, job done there. Right, does that happen to have any marines? No, it doesn't. Right, that's what I was hoping for. Let's take this turn. Oh, I forgot I got 6 per transport now, that's gonna help. Right. So let's have a look in here. They have low gravity, so Psilon would be better here. Gravity generators built though already. Let's stick on hydroponic farm. That'd be good. It's really debatable about alien management center here. 4 population, 16 turns I could wipe out by getting that for simulation time, which is, yeah, borderline worthwhile. Right, so I've got this place to take. I'm gonna start moving stuff up though, so let's bring that battleship and factory over. Now that I have a colony here, I can make a jump gate. that fleet can go over to there. And that troop transport can come over to there. So I think, whoa, don't want to do that. I think, yeah, the one thing I need to figure out now is the combat rating of the Marines, what the difference is, and then I'll send in transports. Remember earlier on I mentioned that I was going to have to check a video to see what tech they had. I'm going to take a minute out now to do that. Okay, I've done a bit of detective work and I think I know what the Mercians have. They're only actually one tech behind me now in the stats. I don't think they've got this yet, but it is potentially possible in theory. That would give them an extra 10% combat rating. They've probably got nanotechnology, but not definitely Zortium armor. It does supposedly give a boost to ground marines. So I think they have that. I know they have the personal shields because I couldn't trade it to them earlier. I know they have Battloids as well. That's problematic. And I also know they don't have powered armor because their marines would show up as having it. So, and also they're merchants. They get a 50% combat boost. So if you have a look back on Warriors, those, even though it says tanks, they're actually Battloids. If we have a look at the Illyrians, we've actually seen tanks. That's the tanks. So those Battloids supposedly have 3 hit points each, and also an extra 10% to their combat. Now, 3 hit points each kind of suggests that each one of these is worth 3 Marines in effect. I don't know if it actually does work out that way. A lot of the things I'm talking about with ground combat are all theory, but pretty well developed theory at this point, I'd say. So I think the Marines, well, say they are actually worth 3 Marines each, that would be 18. And they get a 50% boost as well. But I think my powered armor is probably about a 20 to 30% boost, so they might have around, I'd say around a 20% boost on their numbers. So yeah, that's going to be difficult. I think I might need 4 transports to take this colony here, but I'm not sure the Battloids actually work the way I mentioned, as in 3 Marines each. So I'm going to try 3 transports, see if that's enough to take them down here, but as I mentioned, it could be 4 transports. I've got a lot of transports on hand though, but I don't want to be wasting them. I've got a lot of colonies to take. So let's come in here. It is possible even 2 would be enough, but I doubt it. Highly doubt it actually. So there's 3 transports there, battleship. Yeah, let's attack and use all 3. Deploy. And that was enough. Yeah, so I really don't think the Battloids are working properly, or as if it suggests. Yeah, I'm not sure what the difference is in combat bonus. It's probably up to 20% in their favor, I'd say. But it's, yeah, pretty hard to tell. Brilliant though. So we've taken that colony off them. 2 more to take, and I should hopefully be able to take both of those next turn. This place, it definitely needs an alien management center. A lot of population on here. Some of these places actually have the global DNA scanner that I've been taking. I could arguably scrap those for quite a bit of extra maintenance. I am tempted. A lot of the Sacra worlds had those. Right, let's move these around. Let's add in that. Probably build it actually. 6 turns isn't all that much. So, yeah, that'll do. Right, I hope I've moved everything this turn. My transports... Oh, I haven't, have I? Space factory... I'll leave them there because the battleship came in. They should be safe. Right, that's moved, that's moved. Let's end the turn. I was a bit tempted to change my tech to go for the production building first, but I don't know, it's a close decision actually, because there's that extra 5 tiles, which I'm not sure if you have to build or not, or you just get it automatically. did that just turn dialogue colour? Not sure if they colonized that then or if they've always had it. Right. The AI is terrible at taking out space monsters, so who knows, they could have started doing that up there. Yeah, I'm not exactly great at taking out space monsters myself based on prior videos either though. Right, I haven't given up on going after those though. I might try and get a better fleet to take some out of it. Hammett starved for some reason. Yeah, it's not a big issue. This is the place that the Sacra scrapped all the buildings on. Let's do the automated movement this turn. Okay, I've updated the build list this turn. Haven't actually bought anything. Was a bit tempted to buy some more transports in the yarn system. I don't think I quite need them yet, but we'll see coming up. Right, I've done all of the bits of movement, or a lot of the movement anyway. Got a bit to do over here. So I've moved 2 battleships onto Warriors Prime and 1 onto Warriors 4. So I'm going to do those shortly coming up. This battleship, I think I'm just going to blockade that until the troop transports get through here. It is a bit worrying maybe about the Mercians bringing up a fleet in this direction to try and take it on. That's maybe something they might try and do, but hopefully I can bring some transports through here soon and take both of those systems. I've moved all my ships up through here, and there's just this advanced colony ship now really, and a bit of combat to do. So what's that as well? Right, they just got in. Yeah, this advanced colony ship, I think I'm going to bring it down to the Dramasis system. There's 5 colonies here. I should probably get that up and running. I do have a growth guy over here though. You know what, I'll colonize that one first and then I'll colonize those. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's bring that to there. I'll probably move the growth guy from there to there and eventually move the science guy I've got on Mentor Prime to there. I think it's just about worthwhile having them there still. Right, let's attack here then. So let's deal with these. Take command. Okay, that's a bit of an issue, Nebula. Those just in case. Hold that as well. Okay, job done. Let's have a look. 10 Marines. That should take 2 transports, I'm hoping. Right, one way to find out. Let's move 2 to there. So, if they've got a 20% advantage, that would be 12. If they've got 30%, it would be 13. So this is a great way of seeing what the combat rating might be here. Let's deploy. Well, we beat them. So yeah, I don't think they got a 30% or more advantage, put it that way. Right. So that's taken, nice. And let's do this combat. Take command. Might get some damage here if I'm not careful. Okay, let's attack that. There's no way. Brilliant. 9 Marines here. Right, you know what? I think I'm gonna try 1 transport, which, well, the thing is, if I did 1 transport, I probably need to kill 3 Marines, and I don't think it would, so yeah, I'm just gonna use 2. I think I would have to end up using 3 transports and wasting them, so. Right, let's attack. And deploy. Okay, excellent. Let's have a look here. Right. Let's add... Clone Center's nearly done. Let's add the Alien Management Center. Okay. I don't think I'll buy it. Now here. Let's add that. Okay. Pretty decent planets over here. Right, what do I have left to move? 2 transports. Let's come in. There's space factories. Come in. Yeah, I don't have anything here to move them up this turn, sadly. Maybe I should have brought 1 battleship over to there, and I can move those couple of transports up quicker. Yeah, actually, I'm a bit low on transports there now, and I've got 1 there, and I've got 1 there. I think I'll put on hold this turn. Should I buy 5 more transports? Yeah, just I think it's worthwhile. So transports. Okay, let's put those there. Right, next turn. Probably going to leave 1 battleship back here to take out their outposts. Then I'll move all of the rest of the fleet up here. This is really a crucial place there.
A little friendly barter will help both our races thrive, don't you think?
Battle pods is one of the best techs in the game. Definitely not giving him that.
How unfortunate. I hope you'll change your mind eventually.
Bit bad timing, because I could very well get caught spying on him soon. All my spies are level 5 though, and he's actually weak to espionage. Right, there's a threatening fleet. Mr. Eel again. Move, do the automated movement. Transports are now, yeah, very close again up here. I probably should bring that factory through there as well. Maybe build a jump gate up here. Right, I'm going to take a minute out to update the build list. Okay, this is the updated build list this turn. Quite a few places now are actually terraforming. Some of them quickly, some of them more slowly. More slow ones are doing research in the main. Once they're terraformed, they'll probably either just do research or make ships, depending on if they have moons or not. Basically, that's the main consideration that I have. Right, movement this turn. The main movement is reorganizing over here, bringing ships over, and a lot of ships I had over here I've actually brought to here with the intentions of moving up there. So I've got a couple of battleships, skirmisher and those bombers and troop transports that I made last turn. On Yan Prime, going to get a factory in, probably make a jump gate there, I'm thinking, bring that up in a minute. Yeah, this connects to there, probably a decent place. Over here I've moved all of those ships and transports and a couple of my battleships. That's come in as well into the system. The only thing I've got left to move now, I think, is this battleship, so I'm going to take out these 3 outposts with it. Let's start by taking that one out and attack here. Take command. Okay, shouldn't be a problem at all. Even, well, the automated combat might be not done me any damage, but I don't know. Okay, job done. Right, and that's it for the turn. Saving up money in the main rather than spending it still. Okay. Really important tech coming up in 4 turns. Looks like the merchants actually bring some ships to deal with the pirates. Better late than never, I guess. Maybe, just. Okay, mission success, location, human steel charts. And also we've done that on the missions. I don't think it was actually necessary anymore though. I've been able to view all of that. So probably, well, with the humans, I'm actually probably going to try and revolt those. Because they're the most distant to get to. And yeah, I think I'll remove the Mercian ones. My security, as long as it's over 20%, I'm happy pretty much. So that one, let's infiltrate a colony. Select destination. Okay, right, it's that one picked up prime. So let's start the mission there. This one can no, I just don't need it at the missions, do I? I'm going to actually infiltrate a colony. I think I'm going to go for the Darlock again. Infiltrate Empire, I should say. Okay, start mission. Right. May even want to do one on the Nolums in a bit, but yeah, I think I can wait a bit. Right, let's do the automated movement this turn. Okay, those troop transports can go through there next turn. What else have I got down here to do? I've got to be a bit careful with certain warp lanes, with certain ships. Like this fleet doesn't have any augmented engines on those ships, so it actually takes 2 turns, whereas my ships that have augmented engines take a turn. Troop transports are fast as well. So yeah, I gotta split those up in certain circumstances, which can be a pain actually. It is a reason maybe for me to stick augmented engines on all of my ships. But yeah, they do take up a lot of space. So let's move those up. Hopefully there's nothing much here, which I really should have checked first. There's that battleship, which is going to take an outpost in a second. That troop transport can come up there. That jump gate's done in a couple of turns. Now these, on this warp lane, that's 2 turns for the bomber, which doesn't have the augmented engines, and it's 2 turns for the battleship, so I can move up all in one here. And there's not much here. I don't see a reason for me not to move up then. I'm going to bring the transports as well. Yeah, there's nothing else here. I don't know where that bigger fleet we saw, maybe moved up there, or at least partial bit of it. That factory can move up to there. I'm going to take a minute out to update the build list. Something which I actually forgot to show you before is the Antares portal generator. Now this is definitely a way I could win the game, but I don't actually know how big the Antares fleet is on extreme difficulty. So if any of you know that, then please let me know, because that could be very, very useful information. I'm thinking if I get to maybe between 10 to 20,000 attack power, that might actually be enough to try and take on the Antares and win via the Antares victory method, but I really don't know what it is on extreme difficulty. So if you can help out with that, that would be great. And you'll have to let me know actually if you want me to win via that method, or just go on towards Conquest or Research Victory, or win whichever one of those 3 methods happens to be the quickest way. Right, this turn I've done all of the movement, moved all these ships up. I think we saw a lot of that, didn't we? I showed it earlier. I destroyed that outpost there. I'm not going to show probably every little combat like outpost killing now if it's particularly easy, because it just takes too long. I'd rather get through more turns in each video. So the only thing I've got left this turn is this colony ship, which has reached over here now. So I'm going to colonize this planet. Okay, so this one happens to be irradiated, which isn't good at all. Oh, and it's got gravity issues, does it? Normal gravity. Okay, first of all, let's deal with that. And I might bring some Sacra here, actually, rather than have the Psilon. I'll have to figure that out in a minute. Okay, there is actually... that was going somewhere else, so I bring it over there. Okay. Right, that is it for the turn. I'll quickly show you my build this turn. I haven't bought anything. So that is the current state of things. How many colonies have I got now? 46, supposedly. Right, let's enter it. So that arrives in that system with a ton of transports next turn. That arrives, already has arrived in that system. I don't think I have too many transports over here, maybe 2. One on the way coming up, which hopefully will be enough. Right, this leader's got a level up, so it's a case of, do I want more research or more security? Security amount is only extra... oh, hang on a second. It's an extra plus 10%, is it? If I'm reading that correctly. That is a rather lot. That would take it to 20%. No, I think what it is doing, yeah, that's the total it will be after. So it's an extra 2%. It wouldn't add 30% then, or total wouldn't be 30%. Yeah, I'm going to go for the research then. 2% security risk really isn't all that much. So let's confirm that. Okay, and if it is 30%, then I probably made a mistake on the security. Yeah, it's 20%. Yeah, 10% is crap. So the research is better. Audax is a really good research colony as well, so that's really going to benefit. Right, so Fluttering Fleets, Mr. Eel, Mr. Dragon. Right, and I've got a huge build list to do this turn. Let's do the automated movement. Okay. Right, there's a couple of battleships I can move this turn. I might attack that. I'm going to have to think about that, I think. And I'm definitely going to be attacking that, but I'm going to update this rather long build list first. Okay, it took me a while, but the build list is done for the turn, as you can see. The movement I've done this turn, I'm going to actually not attack that this turn. I've got a couple of battleships which could attack it. You can see their attacking power there, but if I were to wait a turn, I'd have that attacking power. The battleships on their own could take that, probably without any hit point loss, but it's not really worth the risk, because even if I were to take this one turn quicker, I'm not really going to be able to use this fleet to take anything else quicker. One turn's not going to make a difference. Yeah, because this fleet is already up there anyway. In theory, it shouldn't matter if I wait another turn. I've killed the last outpost over there with that battleship, so that can move up here in a bit. And these troop transports are now in position to use the wormhole. So that's great for that situation. How many ships they got over here now? Well, it's improved perhaps, but one battleship might be enough. Who knows? Maybe not actually. Having a look at that. Yeah, so that's not great. But before I end the turn, let's do this battle in the Grumium system. Okay, so attack and take command. Should be rather easy.